Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. Today I have a scan and cut fix for you for the well, actually we should be over here for the scan and cut mats. If you have a mat that is feeding crooked, one of the possibilities that the issue could be is that the leading edge that normally, the leading edge that goes in has too much wear on it. I believe what the issue is on your machine. Here, if you look at this, these are the wheels that the mat drives under, that drives the mat into the machine. And I think this one is the only one that drives. And so what happens is you get excessive wear on the edge of the mat. They normally have a little, you can't see it on here, but it's like a little grooved edge that are the same depth for the mat to feed on. And the one side gets wore down just too much. And then, what happens is it feeds that side in faster than the other side. And so I have a fix for that. So here we have this mat here, and this is for the DX, the sdx225 scan and cut mat, the Brother scan and cut mat. So the one with the hole at the bottom that you can hang now, it's for that version. And so all I did was, to get mine to feed properly, is I ended up taking a rotary cutter and a big ruler and lining it up on my cutting mat, and then just cutting a really microscopic amount of the edge off the end of the mat above the arrow here. And then what happens is it gives it a new edge, an even new edge for the rollers to grip on and to feed properly through the machine. When I did that, it fixed my mats. They no longer fed crooked once I didn't go in faster than the other and create giant problems. It seemed like after I used the mats probably 25 or 30 times that it wore the edge down and they wanted to only feed one side in. So then when I did this, problem gone, and mats work great. And then I didn't have to spend another $30 for a mat. And then you get them, I get mine to where they're the perfect amount of stickiness or lack of stickiness, and I can just tape everything to it. It works beautifully. And so then I don't want to throw the mat away because it's exactly how I want it. So to fix this issue, here. All you need to do is make sure that you get your scan and cut mat lined up perfectly even, as even as you possibly can. I mean, it really needs to be as close to perfect as you can. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to take your giant ruler and, let me show you. You are only going to take off, I mean, a very, very small amount, just the extreme edge of the mat. And you want to get it as even as possible from this side, the far side, to this side. You want to make sure that it is even. And then what you do is you take, oh wait, hold on. This is my good one. That was the quilting one. This is the crafting one. So then you take your rotary cutter, this here, and this is a 2 foot by 6 inch, 6-inch wide by 24-inch long quilting ruler, laid on the top there. And so then all you're going to do is you want to make sure you have a good firm grip on the ruler on the mat. And then you're going to use your rotary tool, and you're going to follow that edge and press firmly, go slow, and trim off that excess. That little, see how much is coming off? Not much. Hold on, I'm going to move you. I hope you can still see. There. See, we just barely, okay, I didn't get it all, so let's go back. There we go. You see that? See, that's it. That's all you're taking off. That really tiny, tiny amount. And that should fix your mat. So let's see what happens here. Let's just clean this. I'm just barely going over that. There we go. Let's see what happens. Ready? See if it does it. Okay, and so what I found was, because I gave it a really sharp edge by cutting that, when it feeds just fine into the machine, but you'll hear it make a little sound, and it's because it caught the edge. But what it's actually doing is feeding both sides in at the same time, and that's what you're wanting. It's not going to hurt it at all. And as you use the mat, what will happen is it'll wear that edge down, it'll get smoother, and then you won't hear that anymore. So let's just double check and make sure it's going to feed properly. So let's unload it. Okay. And now, well, here you can't really. So now you can see my load button there. So we're holding it here, firm, and now we're pushing the load. And that time it didn't. Generally, the first time you put the mat in, it makes that, but if it's already been loaded, it doesn't, because it's smoothing that edge off. So, do it again. Just to be sure. Oh. Hold on. Wait. Okay. There you go. I pushed one side in is what happened. There. But there you go. There's a fix. If you have crooked feeding mats, your mat doesn't want to feed properly, that is an option to see if that's what the problem you're having is that you just have a wore down edge. And I think you could probably do this trick about, I'm guessing you could probably do it about 4 times, and the machine will still read it properly. I would say if you get down to the purple, might be iffy. I don't know. Or the triangle, I mean, right here, where whatever color the triangle is. I know the other ones are like a turquoise blue color, but I think you might still be able to get it if you're still a hair above the purple. So probably 4 times you could trim a little piece off like that and still use your mats. But there's a fix, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, bye-bye.